All right, today we are going to divide fractions. Yesterday we multiplied fractions. You have to know how to multiply fractions before you can divide fractions. Okay, so first we have to define this word here. Please pronounce it correctly. Reciprocal. Reciprocal. You might have heard of a reciprocal or reciprocating saw. What reciprocal means is it's a fraction's inverse. And we know the word inverse means opposite. Okay, so it's what you multiply a fraction by to equal the number 1. So the reciprocal of 1/4 is what I would multiply by 1/4 to equal 1. It's 1/4 times 4. The reciprocal of 3/4 is what I would multiply it by to equal 1. The reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. I would multiply the numerators to get 12 over 12, which is 1. Okay, so if you notice, you can use this to figure out what a reciprocal is. Look, we got a 1 on top, a 1 on the bottom. 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. So to find the reciprocal, you just flip the numerator and denominator. So let's do some examples here. The reciprocal of 1/5 would be, let's not say equal, I'm putting an arrow. The reciprocal of 1/5 is 5 over 1. It's important you don't put an equal sign there. The reciprocal of 3/17 would be 17 over 3. We could multiply these together to end up with 51 over 51, which equals 1. How about the reciprocal of 4? Well, 4 is the same as 4 over 1, so the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. In the same way, the reciprocal of 391, well, we want to put 391 over 1, which is 1 over 391. Okay, so that's the concept of reciprocal. So now let's divide fractions step by step. If it's a mixed number, change it to an improper fraction, and we'll cover that in more detail tomorrow's lesson, not you guys. Okay, it's as easy as keep, change, flip. There is a rap I want you to watch with this. Keep it, change it, flip it. Keep, change, flip. Not KFC, KCF. All right, so let's look at some examples. 1/4 divided by 1/3. Okay, so I'm gonna keep, change, flip. Keep 1/4. Change the division sign to a multiplication sign. And then I'm going to flip or find the reciprocal of 1/3. Now it's just like yesterday. See if we can simplify first, then multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Okay. So now it's just multiplication, like yesterday. You have notes from yesterday. All right, now let's just do some examples of this, and we'll get more complex as we go. Three sevenths divided by 4/8. Okay, so we're going to keep 3/7. We're going to change division to multiplication, and we're going to flip to the reciprocal. So now we have 3 times 8, which is 24, 7 times 4, which is 28. Now we have to simplify. They're both even. We could have simplified earlier. I didn't this time. Divide them both by 2. We get 12 over 14. We could divide by 2 again to get 6 over 7. I could have right away divided by 4, the greatest common factor, to get there faster. All right, let's do 5/9 divided by 5/9. We're going to keep it, 5/9. We're going to change it to multiplication. We're going to flip it to division, or to the reciprocal. Now I could multiply straight across, but let's go ahead and reduce early. We're looking for a factor at the bottom I can reduce with. Not the 9, but I can reduce with the 5. I can change both of those to 1. And now I can change the 9 and the 9, reduce both those to 1. 9 over 9, so my answer is 1. 5/9 divided by 5/9 is 1. And we'll do some story problems in days to come with this, so that makes more sense. Okay, one more. 3/7 divided by 21 twelfths. Okay, so we're going to keep 3/7, change it, flip it. Now we're going to see if we can reduce early. The 3 and the 21, we can divide them both by 3. The 12 and the 7, we can't. So now we multiply straight across, 12 over 49. And that is already simplified and reduced. All right, that's how we divide. Keep it, change, flip it.